Hey everyone, it's day 9 of the Nystatin treatment, and I'm just reporting in and saying that so far everything's fine. The body sore aches have gone away. That flu feeling has left me. I don't know why. Hopefully something's working. Hopefully the microbial agents are doing their duty inside of my system. I did just want to say 2 things. When you're on the Candida diet, of which I am trying to adhere to as best as I can, it's really hard. It's, I'm not gonna lie, it's tough times. Stripping your diet of sugar is horribly difficult when you are used to the amount of stimulation in my normal diet. So I bought a pack of cigarettes and I smoked the whole thing in like 2 days. And I used to smoke and then I quit and I was trying to, get healthy and feel better. And I did, I started working out, doing meditation, trying to get clean. And I said, fuck it, I don't care. I need a stimulant. I'm doing really well. This diet thing's working out. So I'm gonna do that. So let yourself fall back a little bit. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. It's not the end of the world, right? It's okay to fall back to your old vices every once in a while. Anyway, so one thing I did want to mention too is how important it is to keep communicating and find the help that you need. I've tried so many things to get better after I quit my job, and once you don't have anything to really anchor you, it just seems so easy to kind of just keep spinning around, which is what I feel like I'm doing right now in my life. So I just keep trying different things to find an anchor. And one of the things I noticed is, we have YouTube now, so you're like, I have anxiety, and then you type anxiety into YouTube, and then you can watch as many videos as you can. Hopefully you can learn something. I think I have a lot of the times, but so last night, I'm plugging in a hard drive, and I've got a whole summer's worth of photography on this thing, and it starts giving me this, it's a little external drive, and it's giving me this blinking light, right? And it's just not loading on my desktop. And if you're into computers or you have tons of data and you are worried about, and I tend to back up everything. I have everything time machined in the Mac world, and I've gotten pretty good at not losing data. For some reason, losing data, I mean, now that everyone takes 10 trillion photos, we'll never be able to actually use. Why do we take so many photos? Because it's awesome. Because we have Instagrams and Snapchats and Facebooks and all that, right? But anyway, it was just infuriating, right? So plug in the hard drive, I'm getting the blinking light, nothing's happening. So of course I go on YouTube. How do I fix the blinky light Western Digital passport drive? What do I do? And I come across a couple of the hard drive recovery videos, and the guy's like, he's taken the board off the drive itself. In this particular hard drive, the USB connection is physically part of the drive. However, you can take this logic board or whatever off, and then he swapped it with a SATA board, and it took him, I don't know, like 20 minutes, and he was soldering stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. But there was some hope, right? Like so I go to a website and I find the board that is compatible with this hard drive, and I'm just about to order this thing, and I click on this one guy, and he's just showing the hard drive, right? Same problem. It's just a little blue light, and it just sits there and blinks. And so I'm thinking, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna lose an entire summer of photography that I did. And heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. Even if I don't use it, I don't know, I still love it. I still want it, right? Anyway, so there's one comment on this guy's video, and this guy's like, he's like, hey, it's okay, man. Don't give up. Everything's gonna be all right. So check this out, right? So I just plugged it into my computer, and I left it there. And after 5 minutes, bam, hard drive came up on his desktop, and he was able to copy all his data off, and then of course he wiped it and got rid of his drive. And that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what happened. And I can't tell you how infuriating. I spent 10 minutes, 15 minutes researching, trying to figure out, how do I save my data? How do I get this thing off I'm going to spend $5,000 at some hard drive recovery place just to get my photos off. And because of this one guy's comment on an obscure video, I was able to get all of my data. And so, you know, today was sort of rough for me, and I don't know what it's like for other people. The Nystatin thing for me is the way to try to get better and healthy, because I have anxiety and depression, and trying to figure out my mental scape and recalibrate everything. I mean, you know, it's weird when you go through that. I can't even describe it. It's how do you start over? You know, how do you reset your mind? Like, what do you do? I mean, you know, can you just erase an entire book and rewrite a story? I don't know. Not sure what analogy to use for that. Anyway. So you never know. So keep searching. That's what I realized. It could be just one comment. And I actually replied back to him and said, I hope everything in your life goes well, because you saved my data by your one comment. So you never know. You never know. You could say one thing, one tiny piece of information that you could give to someone, and it could change their entire life. So I'm going to back up my data. And Jalapeno Pepper 29, if you're out there, I love you, man. Anyway, thanks, and that's all I got. We'll check in later.